Hey, what's going on? How's it going there? Lafayette Harris here. My partner and I, Miss Antoinette Jones, we're here to give a collaborative effort introducing a wonderful young poet named Justice J. Hush. And Justice J. Hush, he has written a poem. It's called Not Just. And I've written some special music just for it called Not Just. So sit back, relax, and here we go.
Welcome to Black History Talks, the TheJazzCypher project, a conversation about the Black American cultural heritage of jazz. We hope this project will serve to preserve this important music form and nurture a new vanguard generation of jazz musicians, enthusiasts, and supporters to help carry this cultural legacy forward.
Welcome to our final celebration of Black History Month. This session, we focus on the voices of young people, young Black Americans whose voices have been so strong this past year. We are reminded of that with the voice of Amanda Gorman, the first National Poet Laureate, who spoke at the inauguration for President Joseph Biden. We present to you Not Just by a rising young poet, Justice J. Hush, with special composition, Not Just by Lafayette Harris.
My name is Justice Hush. This is a poem I wrote entitled Not Just. I am not just a burrhead because my hair is dark and kinky. I am not just a jigaboo due to the probability of my descendants being traced back to some African country that we don't even know after years of trading, selling, and separating of our family. I am not just a bambola because of the nature of the slave trade, how Black people that were kidnapped from their home tribes had to travel through Europe and spent enough time in France for a nickname to be coined. I am not just a pickaninny because I was once a child who was born with a level of melanin that shows so aggressively that I appear to be descended from a race deemed as something other than human. I'm not just a Kalu, due to the fact that my peoples come from a continent that is naturally bathed in so much sunlight that we've grown to adjust, and now our skin has adapted to be able to absorb more of the sun's rays so we don't experience a heat stroke as early or easily as some others. I'm not just a Rastus because of my naturally larger lips, hands, and eyes. I am not just a spook because the white woman that's walking in my direction decided to move across the street so that she didn't have to walk next to me for approximately a second and a half due to the idea that all Black people are evil that the racist white folks sold as fact so long ago. I am not just a coon because of the scars laid across my back, wrapped around my neck, sprawled out down my arms and legs before stopping in perfect cylindrical form on my wrists and ankles from the years, decades, even centuries that my ancestors were shackled, beaten, whipped, and hanged for pursuing a life worth living. I am not just a nigger because of all the years we spent fighting against a lie in order to earn the right to exist as a person in a country that refused to accept the mistakes that it made in its development, or because of the belief that I am worth no more than 3/5 of a so-called man that feels so threatened by me looking him in his eyes that he would rather leave me dead, dangling from a tree, than admit that I am smarter than he is. I'm not just another little Black boy suffering through the effects of a racist country that doesn't want us to prosper because they don't recognize the fact that all men were created equal. And that includes the people that were forced through an ungodly amount of torture before being able to come out on the other side as strong-minded and willed as we are now. The human race is so much more than just skin deep, and yet so many people refuse to accept that skin tone isn't a deciding factor on who should be deemed worthy of life.